South Korea, the U.S. and Japan have held their first high-level trilateral meeting as ministers gather at the ASEAN Regional Forum over in Malaysia. And the meeting comes amid both the trade and security tensions in the region and marks the Lee Jae Myung administration's first steps into regional diplomacy. For more, we have our correspondent Oh Soo-young on the line. Good evening, Sooyoung.
Hi, Tammy.
So, Sooyoung, the trilateral meeting came quite unexpectedly. Fill us in on what happened.
You're exactly right, Tammy. So South Korea's first Vice Foreign Minister Yoon-joo held trilateral talks with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Japanese Foreign Minister Takeshi Iwaya on the sidelines of the ASEAN-related meetings on Friday. Now, this marks the first trilateral senior-level meeting of diplomats under the Lee Jae Myung administration. And as you said, the trilateral was quite unexpected, as Vice Minister Park is attending in place of South Korea's yet-to-be-confirmed Foreign Minister nominee Cho Hyun. So the fact that this meeting was held despite Park's deputy status, this rather signifies Washington and Tokyo's strong commitment to trilateral cooperation as well as their diplomacy with Seoul. So what did they discuss? Now, Seoul's foreign ministry says the three sides reaffirmed their shared commitment to the complete denuclearization of North Korea, and they pledged to maintain strong deterrence and expand security cooperation based on their close trilateral coordination. Now, this comes, of course, as Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is due to visit Pyongyang after the ASEAN sessions on Friday for, quote, strategic discussions. Now, at the same time, though, Vice Minister Park explains Seoul's efforts to ease tensions with Pyongyang and resume inter-Korean dialogue, and he called for continued support for this from Washington and Tokyo. The three ministers also exchanged their views on regional dynamics, and they committed to strengthening cooperation in other areas like energy, shipbuilding, supply chain resilience of things like critical minerals and advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence.
Right. Sooyoung, if I'm not wrong, the vice minister also participated in regional talks, didn't he?
That's right. As you said, it was the first step of this new administration's regional diplomacy. Park on Friday voiced the new South Korean administration's support for ASEAN-led initiatives for regional peace and prosperity. Co-chairing a meeting of ministers from South Korea and 5 Mekong countries, including Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam, Park highlighted past cooperation on climate change, environment, water resources, rural development. All of these things are directly linked to the livelihoods of the people of the Mekong region. Adopting a joint statement based on their principles for further cooperation, he proposed expanding collaboration to digital transformation and human resources development to help them turn challenges into opportunities. Then at the East Asia Summit, the Vice Foreign Minister reiterated Seoul's commitment to resolving the North Korean nuclear issue. He stressed the need for support for this from the EAS member states and called for their unified message to Pyongyang. Many participants reportedly expressed concern over North Korea's continued weapons development, and they urged that Pyongyang denuclearize and comply with all UN Security Council sanctions, as well as return to dialogue. Now, ASEAN's annual meeting of foreign ministers is the only multilateral forum that North Korea has attended since the year 2000. But Pyongyang appears to have skipped this year's meeting for the first time, given its severed diplomatic ties with the host nation, which is Malaysia, this year.
Right. Sooyoung, thank you for keeping us updated. We appreciate it.